I'm here with Oliver Enkamp, ahead of Bellator 272. Welcome to New England. Is this your first time in New England? I'm here with Oliver Enkamp, ahead of Bellator 272. Welcome to New England. Is this your first time in New England?
Yes, it is. I've been around different cities before. I think it's my, 10th time in the States or something.
Yeah.
But never been here before.
How was the travel for you?
It's been fine. And so I actually spent 3 weeks in Las Vegas before I traveled over here. So it wasn't that big of a time difference now coming here. Like from Sweden, it's obviously longer.
Right. So I understand that your roots are centered in karate. So tell me a little bit about your beginning in martial arts and how it became MMA.
Yeah, so actually I was born into this because my parents were operating a karate dojo, and my older brother, who's 2 years older than me, he started basically as soon as he could walk. So it was the whole family's kind of business thing. And for me at the beginning, it was not going to training, it was going to my parents' work. So I put the gi on, I go and do the kicks and punches, but I didn't put any effort into it, And it wasn't until I think when I became a teenager and we started competing, and I just lost every time, losing, and I realized, oh man, I need to put in some discipline and some effort to actually win this. So that's really when my training took off, and our martial art dojo grew into a big center, and we added like kickboxing, Thai boxing, BJJ, and I started venturing into these other disciplines. And eventually MMA became the biggest thing, and I saw other successful karate practitioners like Lyoto Machida and George St. Pierre being successful, and taking inspiration from that, I wanted to try my skills as well in MMA.
Have you heard of karate combat?
Yeah.
Have you ever considered something like karate combat? Or is your heart with MMA now?
No, Karate Combat has been trying to sign me for 2 years.
Ah, there it is.
And I went to their last event, and my brother has done a video log about that. We snuck in. Yeah, it was pretty fun. But the thing is, like, they're not into collaborating. So I know some fighters can do like kickboxing and MMA at the same time. But I mean, both organizations have to be cool with that.
Right.
And I think from Bellator's side, that would be cool, because I don't see them as competitors. I think they draw different audience and can only build each other up. Yeah. So I would be open to doing both. But yeah, we'll see what the future holds. I think Karate Combat is super cool.
Yeah. But right now you are in fight week. You're getting ready for Bellator MMA this Friday, Mohegan Sun. Let's talk a little bit about your opponent, Kyle Crutchmer. Are you the type of fighter that likes to study footage? Have you been watching a lot of him? I
think it's dumb not to do it because it's out there. But I also think you shouldn't be too attached to it, because every fighter evolves after each fight. And he's not going to be the same as in his last fight. None of his previous opponents have been Oliver Enkamp, so he's obviously put up a game plan against me, so he's not going to fight the same this time. But you can see some tendencies, what he likes to do, and how he moves, and is he passive, is he aggressive, is he, and you can get some cues from that and start to build an idea of how he might fight. You train for that, and then when it's fight night, you gotta let everything go and just, fight empty-minded, so your body can adapt to whatever happens.
Last question. I understand that you live by a certain lifestyle. I don't want to say it wrong. Bushido, moral code of Bushido. Tell us a little bit about that and how that helps you stay centered as a martial artist.
Yeah, so Bushi is the Japanese word for warrior, and Do means the way. So it's basically the way of the warrior. And I think this is something that everyone with a traditional martial art background really values. It means that living this way is the difference. For example, being a fighter and a martial artist, to me, is the Bushido code. So the martial artist, he can be humble but ruthless at the same time. He can be confident without being cocky. So respect and humility are two cornerstones of the Bushido. And you're supposed to be a good guy, but that doesn't mean that someone can push you around. So I like to say, like, you have a devil and an angel on your shoulder, but when you know Bushido, you can choose when to take out which. So most of the time, like every day, I'm the angel, you know, but when fight night comes, I can take out the devil if I want to. So it's in my mind, this is like a super strength, and I think anyone can value from it, even though you're not competing. Like just doing martial art really forms your character.
Thank you. Good luck.
Thank you.
Oh, you said that